Hey everybody, in this video, I am going to show you how to work with a green screen recording in WeVideo and be able to remove that green screen and change the background and all that stuff. For your wax museum projects, you will be recording yourselves, giving your speech as your person in front of a green screen. But the idea is to get rid of the green screen and find a background that represents the person you're presenting as. So that's what I'm going to show you today. The first thing I'd like you to notice is that right now I am in a blank video edit inside of WeVideo. So I haven't started doing anything yet. I've got my media at the top, I've got my tracks at the bottom. And this is a very important detail. When working with a green screen, you need more than one video track. That's because we're going to have two video sources. One of them is going to be the foreground. That's going to be your recording of you speaking. Then we're going to have the background, which once we get rid of the green is going to go behind you. And when you think about your tracks, you can see I have two video tracks here. You need to make sure that you're layering them in the right order. So if you think of the one that's on top, in this case, it's labeled video 2. I could change the name if I want to. The one that's on top is going to be what you want to be in front. So again, that's going to be you. The one that's underneath that track, video 1, is going to be the background. That's going to be underneath your green screen recording. And I'll show you what I mean by that, but it's important to have your tracks set up from the get-go. So to work with a green screen recording, and I'm going to use an example here, I have a video of a cat playing the piano in front of a green screen. Okay, I want that to be my foreground. So again, our foreground is going to go on the upper of the video tracks, right? The one that's at the top. And this would be you giving your speech in front of the green screen, but we're going to use the cat today. And then let's say underneath, I want this background of a forest. So I'm going to drag that underneath so that could be my background. All right, so we want to stack them like this, foreground on top, background on bottom. I'm going to shrink this down for a second just so they match in length. Okay. So if I were to hit play on this preview here, the green background would still be blocking what I had put on my video 1 track, this forest. So, right, so I haven't yet removed the green part of my green screen foreground recording. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You go down to your tracks. I'm going to video 2, which is where my green screen recording is, and I'll double click on it to bring up some modifications. There are some other things you can do. You can transform it. You can adjust the sound levels. You can animate parts of it. But what I'm looking for here is this icon with a little silhouette of a person. And if you hover over it, it's called color keying. That's the technical term for this effect. You'll click once on your medicine dropper right over here to activate it. And you're going to move your cursor over to the preview window over here. If for some reason you don't see the little eyedropper icon with your mouse, go back over here and click one more time to activate it. Once you see the eyedropper and you've moved your mouse over to the preview window, just click once anywhere on the green. And instantly it removes the green screen and reveals the background that you had on the other track. So I'm going to hit Save Changes down at the bottom. Always want to make sure you do that. And it's a little slow because I'm recording as I'm showing, but now you can see that your foreground is on top of your background as you hoped it would be. The other thing I want to mention is that when you are looking for a background to go behind you doing your recording, you want something that's going to reflect the person that you're studying. So it may not make sense to use a forest background, for example. I'm going to go ahead and just remove the background from my video 1 track. And what's really nice about WeVideo is there are tons of resources built right into it. Over on the left-hand side, I can browse different videos and images and audio that are available to you for free through WeVideo. So, for example, let's say I'm studying Walt Disney. I can go over to videos, and perhaps I want to see if there's a video clip for Disney World that might make a good background. When you choose a background, you don't want one that's going to be too distracting or anything like that. The focus should be on you. But let's see, this looks kind of interesting. I'm going to drag this down. And my cat should be playing the piano now at Walt Disney World.